Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through all the top teams you can run for the Nocturne Judicator Dream on boss day. There are quite a few teams and there are a lot of new teams. But I'm going to lead it off with a free-to-play team we have shown in previous weeks as well for Nocturne Judicator. It works at low Ascension Fae. It is just a standard Sinbad team. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Sinbad on the Stellar Bond, Fae in front of Sinbad, Hugo in front of Valar on the left. And with the Star Bless spell, you only need to get the artifact up to plus 29. And you can save your upgrade materials for other artifacts because plus 30 is not going to increase your damage at all. Now, this team is from Mari's GMB. It is the budget team because it works at low Ascension Fae. And it is kind of like a no Ravion, no Phraesto, no Zanie team. So I wanted to show it. I don't know how well it is going to do this week because now that we're moving deeper into Endless, and we have the Mythic Charms. There are other teams which are heavily outperforming the older teams we have shared. But I think this should still overall be a solid, decent option for budget players out there. And I wanted to show it because the next team we have is going to be a Zanie team. And I know even though Zanie has been a priority for a while now, there are still some people who don't have Zanie built up yet. And so I wanted to give some different options. However, there are good teams with Phraesto and then no Zanie. So if you have Phraesto built, you're also going to be able to get a really good score today. So let's see, we're going to break 300 billion, which is at least a little bit good. I think the 12 scores of today are 350 or so billion. So 300, almost 317 billion damage, of course, with a maxed out account. Not bad. So overall, this team is still working pretty solid. So I'm glad that we chose to show it. And we're now going to move on to the next team. So the next team is from Rainey's really good team, Zanie Team. So it has Fae and Zanie on the Stellar Bond, pink turn on the left and blue turn on the right. The two Zanie turrets in front of Zanie and blue turn. Hugo and Valara on the left. As in the previous team with the Star Bless spell. Now, for this team, it will be important now to get the Valar charms. Even in the previous team, actually, Valar charms. I should be mentioning that, but there will be on the side with the charm priority. Valar wants sorcery charms today. These are the optimal charm set for Valara. Apart from that, twins also want the sorcery charms. Zanie ideally would want the Gale charms if you can get them. And Fae eventually will want Fae and Hugin charms, but they're not a major priority today because there's so many supports we had to get crafted. So we're going to go ahead and see what we get here at 328 billion damage, putting us into rank 2 position. Rank 2 position just off of the Zanie team, and I'm telling you, if we had Hugin, Fae, or even Zanie charms, it would be even crazier. And Zanie would want the Gale charms. That's kind of the recommended for her. Okay, so next up, we are now going to show you the Ravion swap team. This is a Phraesto team, so you'll want to have Phraesto built for these teams. But if you do have Phraesto built, then the Phraesto teams are going to do very well. So there's pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, real Phraesto in front of Valara, and Illusion Phraesto on the Stellar Bond. Kruger in the upper left corner, Ravion in front of real Phraesto. Now, as for the charms, again, Sorcery on Valara and Sorcery on Twins. Those are the most important two. Try to get that done. You're going to lose out on damage by quite a bit if you don't have Sorcery charms onto Valara. Now, for Phraesto, it doesn't really matter. Sorcery charms or rainbow set or anything are kind of fine. And then Kruger, I've opted for the Reaper charms onto Kruger. We don't know whether Reaper charms or even Mystic charms would be best for him. Let's see what we're going to get with this team. Okay, not even a new record. So the Zanie team did outperform for me, but this is one option. If you don't have Zanie and you have, like, Ravion, this is one option you can consider. Okay, next up we have a team from Aimer. This is also an interesting team. Overall, pretty budget-friendly team. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, real Phraesto in front of Kruger on the Stellar Bond, Illusion also on the Stellar Bond, Hugin in front of Valar on the right side with the Star Bless spell. Now, the only charm, again, we're lacking is Hugin. Hugin, we don't know. Blast charms probably are the recommended for him. Mystic is a consideration, but probably Blast if you had to choose. And we're going to get a new record. 334 billion. So this team is no joke. This is a strong team, but Phraesto is doing well. Phraesto is doing well for the Nocturne Judicator boss today because not only does he provide debuffs, his charm bonus also provides buff. And then also he has high HP loss damage. So all of those things added together, he's a pretty good option for these teams. So next up we have an Aliceth team from Tuxedo Cat. So this was the team from the previous week. The previous week top performing team in Aliceth team. It isn't the best team this week though. There are better teams by quite a large margin. But there's pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left. We have real Phraesto and Illusion on the Stellar Bond, real Phraesto in front of Valara, Aliceth in front of real Phraesto, and Kruger in the upper left corner. Now, sorcery charms on the Valar, very important. Sorcery on the twins, very important. Phraesto, we don't even know sorcery or rainbow set, basically. And then Kruger, I have him Reaper charms. Aliceth, I have her on Rainbow. However, Arcane seemed to be doing well for her today. We still don't know the best in slot charms for Aliceth, so I'm still waiting, even though I could craft full of Arcane, because she's not even in the top team today. Like we said, she's just in this team, which is good, but not the overall top team. So this is gonna, whoa, 326 billion? That is not good. What happened? I'm gonna do one more run. But then yeah, this is not really working with my charm lineup. Okay guys, so now we're going to show you Mars GMB's team. This is a Mehira and Aliceth team. But whenever you see Mehira in these comps, you can run one copy of Mehira and it will still work out. And if even better, you can get the charms from Mehira. It should be a bit of an upgrade. But even Rainbow Set on Mehira from the Charm Merchant is good enough. So this is Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left. We have Real Phraesto and Illusion on the Stellar Bond. Mehira behind Pink Twin, Valar in the back left corner. Aliceth right up here to be buffing out the Midnight Hunter with the Starblast spell. Now as for charms, you want to have Sorcery on the Twins, Sorcery on Valara. Now, Mehira can be Rainbow, she can be Mystic, or she can even be Arcane. All are working today. I already got 2 Mystic Charms from the Charm Merchant, so I just completed Mystic set for her. Phraesto, Sorcery Charms or Rainbow Charms, we don't know, and depending on certain teams, it might be better to mix it around. And then Aliceth, I have her on Rainbow Charms. Probably the best for her are Arcane. But we don't know yet. There isn't enough testing, and this isn't the overall top team of today, so I'm not bothering like actually crafting charms. I'm gonna wait for further days of Dream Realm and see what is the overall top performing charm set for Aliceth. So I'm hoping that we hit something good here. We really should hit a good score here. This is one of the top teams of today, not the overall top. We get a new record. I mean, only 335 billion damage, so it's only slightly higher. I don't know if it is related to some charm lineup that we have here. But overall, this is not really outperforming compared to other teams. Aliceth basically isn't going to be in the top team for this endless from now here on out for Nocturne Judicator. She'll be good in the other bosses, and definitely she's a strong hero. But for Nocturne Judicator, she isn't in the top team. The top team of today is from Frosty, and this is going to be a big score difference, big score gapping. This is the team, and it can work even at 1 copy of Mehira. Even people with 1 copy of Mehira are getting their record with this team, showing you how strong it is. So it's Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, Real Phraesto and Illusion on the Stellar Bond. Real Phraesto in front of Valara, we have Mehira in front of Real Phraesto, and Kruger in front of the Blue Twin. Now, as for the charms, Sorcery Charms on Valara, Sorcery Charms on the Twins, Mehira Rainbow or Mystic or Arcane Charms. Kruger, I have Reaper Charms, but maybe also Mystic, I'm not sure. He's a lower priority. And Phraesto, Sorcery Charms, although, again, we might need to try some Rainbow Set or something with this team. So we're gonna show this. Yeah, we're gonna do some runs, and my guild leader also has hit his top score with this team, 354 billion. I will just max out the levels on the heroes which matter the most, even though it will hardly make much of a difference here. I think Valara and Phraesto, yeah, Valara and Phraesto probably, I don't know, maybe even Mehira. We're gonna go ahead and run this team. Let's hope we get a big record, like we have everyone charmed up. Okay, right away we get a new record, 355 billion damage, showing you that, yeah, this is the top team by a huge margin. It's a 20 billion damage gap, right? From any other team. Nothing comes close. And even when you have 1 copy of Mehira, this team is still going to be the top performer for you. So this is a pretty interesting case where Mehira is actually working, even in the top team, as 1 copy. But this is really closing in on 356, but I think probably that is going to be the cap for today. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful and you're able to get a top score using these teams and also the charm lineup, which is important. Just to recap, most importantly, Twins and Valara want sorcery charms. Those are going to be your biggest score increases. Apart from that, if you can get your Phraesto onto Sorcery Charms, that is going to be kind of like the 3rd priority. And if you can get your Mehira, even Rainbow Charms are totally fine. But if you can get her a Mystic set or an Arcane set, that would also be a big difference for you. So overall, hopefully you're able to get a top score today. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share that in the comment section down below. But thank you all for watching. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus Dragon Crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment. And you can actually bookmark that link in your browser. And whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to that bookmark link, make the purchase, and it will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.